we picked up soffits before the house was finished. And they've been living underneath the porch. In fact, they were there before the porch boards were there. Anyway, so now we're digging them out. And you were just saying that we might need more?
It's a possibility. I think I measured it for 26 feet, but we've actually got 39 feet down each side. So we'll probably have to pick up a couple more sheets. They come in 12-foot lengths. And I think it's going to be 28.5-inch long is what we're going to need. We've got all the J trim there, which is going to go above and below.
It's in the box.
Yeah. The soffits are I was actually thinking about making them level with the ground, parallel to the ground, but instead I'm going to run them straight up the rafters.
That makes sense.
And that would hide it a little bit, and I think it'll look a lot better.
Well, because it's not a typical house, we don't want to cover up the logs.
True enough, yeah. And once I get that sealed in, I can worry about bird boxes on ends. On the other side, I'll have to worry about it. This side, I won't have to worry at all, because the logs go right up to the rafters. On the other side, there's a bit of a gap, probably about a 8 or 10-inch gap, where in one corner the robins were building nests there on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I'd rip it out, and then they'd build a new one. I'd rip it out, they'd build a new one. I think that went on for about a week and a half straight.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that.
No, that was just in that one spot.
Well, then we're gonna put ceiling boards like we have inside out here. We need our roofing guy to come back out because we got a big wet spot up there. And hopefully that doesn't carry on into the house.
No, it's looking like it's okay now. When we had a heavy rain, I believe it's probably leaking from the ridge cap in only 1 or 2 spots, or 1 or 2 screw holes. So I'll wait till Sean gets out here. He's good. He knows what he's doing, so he'll take care of it when he gets up here. Well, good morning, everyone. Nice, bright, sunshiny day. And we got a good frost last night. We're supposed to get some snow tonight, so since it's such a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Well, sorry, I lied. A couple clouds. Nice and bright sunshine. Thought I'd get a start on the soffits. I'm going to be putting the soffits up here in line with the rafters, so they're going to be on quite the angle, same pitch as the roof. To start off, I'm going to take the J trim here, and I'm just going to do the outside edge all the way around the cabin, and that'll give me a start. And I should probably use 3 1/4 pieces per side, so it should go fairly easily. I'm just going to tack it up with a 2 or 3, maybe 4 screws per, and we'll just go from there. And then I've got all the soffits laying down over here. I just have to cut them to length, probably about 28.5-inch in that ballpark. So that's a start.
What Brent didn't say is we've had this soffit material since before the porch was finished. So it's been more than a year.
I've had other jobs. I've had lots more important jobs.
I'm not convinced. Anyways, we're gonna put this thing on time lapse and show you how the process goes. We're just beginning this process of putting out the J trim for our soffits. So Brent has just made a corner, and
it's easier to work when I can actually see. Anything within arm's reach, I have to take my glasses off. It's 2 down.
Would the head break off?
No. It popped out.
Oh. Curious question. Didn't we have special screws for those with white heads?
That's for the soffits, not for the J-trim.
Oh, okay.
These are all hidden, so it doesn't matter what color they are or what they look like.
Okay, a curious question. I know that one's being sort of held in place at the top. At some point when you can actually reach it, because you have no more steps.
I've got one more step.
It's not safe.
I've got one more step.
Will you be putting another screw up higher?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
I just wanted to get one in the side here, so. But actually, as you can see, directly above your head, I've just got that
sunshine.
I've got that clamp there.
Yeah.
And that's just holding it for me for when I get down the ladder, move the ladder over, and then I can tack a couple more screws into that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the sun is beautiful today. We were going to move a little bit more gravel, but the rock pile is frozen solid. So while Brent does that and precariously balances himself, so the big pile of gravel over there has been spread out into this area here because it was just sort of a sandy mush. So we're putting the drain rock in across the driveway to the point of the cone. The rest of the driveway seems pretty solid, so at some point we might put in some crush. But that's a project for another day, so let's carry on with these soffits. Or J-trim, I guess, at this point. As we carry on with this task of putting up J-trim, Brent has decided that instead of using the metal, that he's going to use the lip of the log because it's sticking out. How far? Well,
It's probably about 4 inches today.
Far enough that we don't need to use the metal pieces to attach. So are you sinking in?
Yep.
Okay, not good.
Push over here.
Just lean on it.
Just lean on it. Yep, thank you.
Okay. So the J-trim is going to go on the outside of the roof. And that is all. And when we get some, next phase would be trimming the pieces of soffit to fit, and we can put those up.
Yeah, with those ones I need to actually make a jig on the table because I'm going to be cutting them all the same length, and I've got to cut around
Many pieces.
35 pieces.
All right.
And they'll have to be the same length. And also I have to switch the blade around on my jigsaw or on my skill saw.
All right.
That way it won't destroy the soffit material.
So a few weeks ago, we measured in between all these
Rafters.
rafters. And So now what we're doing, and the reason we measured those is because, can we see it? Yes. There is a gap between where the J-trim is, which the soffit will fit into, and then the outside board, which makes a perfect little spot for birds to make a nest, which is truly annoying. So we're cutting all these pieces of 2x4 to fit in there.
And we'll be sanding them all and painting them all, or staining actually, the same color as the outside fascia, which is just below the eaves trough on the outside.
So we've got them all numbered and
got all the different measurements, 60 different measurements, and we've got almost all of them cut, as you can see. So I've just got to mark each one for the length that they are, and then we'll go along and just tack in one at a time all the way around. It's a bit of a time-consuming job, but it's going to look good at the end.
Although he had most of it cut while I took the dogs out for a walk.
Sorry, I got in a groove.
That's all right. I offered to help, but you got it done pretty much without me.
Well, hello everyone. We're supposed to get up to around 8 or 9 Celsius today, so the sun is shining. Nice and bright, sunshiny, warm. Lots of clouds in the sky. But it's a really nice day. So what I'm going to be doing today is basically putting some blocking in for the soffits. So I've put up the J-trim already, as you can see. The one on the outside, I have to pull that down and put a bit of a groove in that rafter for the cable to sit in above the J-trim, so it can sit above the J-trim all the way along. And once I've done that, I'm going to be taking all of these pre-cut 2x4s that I've got, and they will be sitting on the outside of the J-trim on the inside of the fascia board, all the way along the entire length of the cabin. So once that is done, I'll be able to start putting in soffits, and I'll just measure out the soffit. We'll probably do that in the next couple of days, because we're supposed to get about 3 or 4 days of beautiful weather. Like this is supposed to be the coldest day, and I'll be going into a t-shirt soon because it's pretty warm out here. The sun's just beating down. It's a gorgeous day. Got a little bit of snow on the ground still, but things are melting.
Brent did this entire side by himself. I was busy doing laundry and such. So all the gaps between the rafters are filled in, so no birds can crawl up there. When we're finished all these, I just heard something fall. When we finished all these, then we can start with the soffit. You okay? Was that something major that fell?
Yep.
What?
I need a hammer.
Okay. Not the end of the world, just the hammer fell. So now we've started on this side. So when Brent sands the fascia, we'll sand a bit of the bottom too, and then all of that will get stained the same color as the wood on the heat pump cover. Had to think about what that was. What did I put that stain on? So yeah, and then when that's done, then we can put the gutters up. It's coming together. We might actually have a few days of nice weather in order to get a few things done outside. And we have the last piece going in. Drum roll. And the last piece is in. The spacers between where the soffit will go and the soffit material is done. So next job, or next step, will be cutting these pieces of soffit.
Yeah, I've got to make a jig on the table there for the soffit pieces. I haven't measured yet, but I think it's around 28.5 inch. They are 16-inch wide, so they're going to be going all the way along.
Okay, well, tune in when that we're ready to do that. Maybe in tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Okay, it's supposed to be nice for a
So I
couple
got
of days.
hockey on Monday, but yeah, tomorrow. As we go.
Okay. So Brett's been busy out here this afternoon, getting these soffits in place.
And the wind is picking up, so Wrigley.
We have to wash the soffits first, and Dog just walked across them with her mucky paws.
Actually, she was drinking the fresh water that was sitting on top of one. Now she's drinking.
Oh my goodness, and Bailey's overseeing the neighbors. Okay, so from the front of the house, we have Bugs already enjoying our soffits, up till
We gotta pass the first log.
past the first log. There's a lot of flies up there.
Yeah, there is.
Wow, I guess it warmed up, so they're coming out.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're moving very slow. They'd be easy to catch. Brent is, I need to help him wash some of these off. So he's just inserting them into place.
Putting them in the J trim.
And then resting them on the log up top. And of course I'm recording while it's not going that well.
Oh no, turn around. Because the ladder doesn't have a swivel on it.
Oh. Okay, I guess it's a little hard to see when you're facing the wrong direction. And then they just slide into
Then they
place.
lock into place. And then we tack them together. Right there.
And these are
Put a couple
the
across the bottom and a few in the stud or in the rafter, and we're good.
screws with the white heads on them.
Yes. I started off using the roofing nails because they're all hidden anyways. So we got to a spot where I can't use the roofing nails, so I'm using these little guys. Number 6 by 3/8 inch. So they're very, very tiny.
Yeah. Don't ask me to look for any that you drop.
I dropped a couple.
No, I probably won't find them.
Nope, I don't think anybody will. Well, that's it for today on the soffits. I got almost a quarter of the way done on the house. Right from the front up to there. It actually looks pretty good. And this would be the quarter-way mark, roughly, yeah, about there. No, actually this is the quarter-way mark. So I'm about 3 sections short of the quarter-way. Not a big deal. So it's my first time doing soffits. I think it turned out pretty good. J-trim on the outside and the ends, nothing on top, as there is about a 3 or 4 inch lip on the log that it sits on. So I don't need the J-trim up there, and I attach it to the rafters. So it's pretty tight up there. It's good. There's a couple spots that I will have to do a little bird box. I think one on this side, one on the other side. They're just small sections, but I know the robins were building little nests in there last year that I had to destroy.
So we're working outside. I realized, oh yeah, I should probably grab a camera and do some recording. So we're just finishing up the soffits today. This side of the house, it's kind of bright out here, not overly sunny, but it's bright. This side of the house is completely done. There's a couple little spots where we had to trim away because, like, where the log, it had to go above the log and there wasn't enough space between the rafter and the log to do that. So just a little patch job there. And we're continuing work on this side. Brent's waiting for me to hand him another piece of the soffit material. Oh, hang on. That was a little too hard to do with one hand. Anyways, we'll do a little recording on this side and show you the finished product. Last piece of soffit going in.
It's got a gap. That's okay.
Find that one later.
Yep. We're good.
All right, and there was one little tiny tweak you were going to do with a 1x2 at the top.
A 1x4.
1x4.
I'm going to take a 1x4 and run it flush with the top of the soffits.
Okay.
You can see there's a bit of a wobble in them.
So it didn't slide up against the log.
These last couple were against the log, but there's
no gap.
There's no room to fit by the strapping.
Okay.
So I'm going to be filling in that and then all the way around on both sides.
Okay.
With just a little bit of strapping. That'll solidify it a little bit more.
Yeah, so we are complete here. And we will get that strapping and get it on up there.
Hello again. Well, I've sanded the log and moved on to the next minor project. When I put the soffits in, as you can see, they're actually sitting on the top log, and then they're right below that, or above the top log, is the strapping for the rafters. And it's about a gap anywhere from 2 to 4 inches all the way along both sides of the house. And what I'm going to be doing to cover that up, since I attached everything, all the soffits, to the rafters, and the top, actually, I'll just use this 1x4 here. As you can see, it moves quite a bit, and a little bit more than I would like. So what I'm going to be doing is taking this 1x4 and running it all the way along, just on the outside of the log, and attaching basically directly through the soffit into each rafter. Not each rafter, but probably for a 12-foot section like this, I'll probably put, I'd say, 3 screws in it, and it should be, it might be a little unconventional, but I think it's actually going to look pretty good, and it will solidify the top part of the rafter, so I'm not going to get any birds flying up there and try to make a nest in the bird box areas. Right at the corner, right at the top of the logs there, that's a pretty small section right up in the corner there. That one doesn't have a section, but on the other side of the house there's one tiny section. A robin made a nest in there last year, and I evicted him about 17 times. But yeah, it should look pretty good, and we'll show you what it looks like when we're done.
We are putting up the boards on the top side of the faucets, and this will be the last piece that we need to do to finish off these soffits. So yay, that's done. You want to come down here, Brent?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
I like it here.
Okay. So on to the next project, which is going to be doing the siding that covers up the paper, and we'll get more into that later. In the meantime, that's all we wanted to share with you this week.
Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Ring that bell for notifications.
Bye-bye for
Bye-bye.
now.
Well, good morning, everyone. Nice bright sunshiny day here. We're into the middle of February, and it's supposed to get snow tonight. We got a good frost last night, but it's time that I get started on some of the outside projects that have to get finished before we can have our final inspection done. I'll be putting tiling, or actually cut. Well, good morning, everyone. It's a nice bright sunshiny day. We got some frost last night, and cut.
So this side will go a little quicker because I'm actually out here helping Brent